What's going on, guys? So I'm driving and I just started to think about my parents, right? I just started not just started, but since I'm doing this recording, started really noticing this chip. God gave this shit to me because he's like, nigga, you too fine. I gotta limit your ass. But anyways, yeah, so I'm driving and I'm started thinking like, there are times when I used to have problems in my relationship. So I'll go ahead and vent to my parents. And I was frowned upon to go outside of your relationship to seek advice from a third party. But if you are, seeking advice from a successful married couple, and success is very relative. But I sometimes think it might be a good idea. If you can find people that can be impartial to your situation or you guys' situation. Able to just listen to both parties and give an honest assessment on what is occurring. It led me to believe, or it brought me down the path of understanding the difference between perspective and perception. Having the ability to look outside of yourself, to put yourself in someone else's shoes and gain some sort of empathy and understanding based upon your knowledge on this person, how they may operate. This is why it's also very important to understand the person that you're with, their traumas, whether it be relationship, romantic relationship, a friendship, or what business. It is important to understand a person's history and the way of thinking for you to somewhat empathize or put yourself in their shoes to understand where they're coming from and where they possibly might try to be going, So I say all this to say that sometimes, guys, we can get wrapped up in our own desires, wants, and needs to be heard, felt, loved, what have you. And we tend to overlook this person or the relationship that you're in, the desires of the other person, because your desires must always come first. It is very, very important to seek a third party, a party that is very much impartial, that is willing to give you advice based upon both parties and not just one, and just learn to put yourself in other people's shoes.